It's been a while. I'm still alive. Sorry. Time to watch my Yoshi again. It's been 3,000 years. It's been 3,000 years. Sorry. I was really busy. Oh my gosh. I thought, the last time we left off, I thought, oh, you know what? I'm gonna draw another webtoon during the hiatus, and I'm gonna make it choose your own adventure, and we're gonna have so much fun. And then I got so busy. It turns out you can't draw 2 webtoons at the same time. It's not reasonable. And I made like a huge mistake of getting really important at work. They found out too much about my ability to use Excel and Power BI, and then we had we're doing a whole system validation thing. It's really boring. But anyway, work got busy, and then the webtoon thing. Then I'm trying to buy a house. I think I talked about this before. I'm trying to buy a house before the housing market becomes so expensive I can't do it anymore. But ironically, right now, Canada's housing market is like real garbage. Oh yeah, wait, can you guys hear me? But I keep forgetting. I have to do sound checks all the time because I mess up my audio really often. Everything good? Everything good? Anyway, yeah, I've been super busy trying to buy a house and working, and those are just excuses, honestly. I have not not been streaming. Sorry guys, I'm sorry. And yeah, so today I'll just be taking sketch requests from the sketch requests from the populace. Thank you for coming. I'll try to make it up to you. Yeah. Hello everybody. Hello. Oh yeah, and I wanted to update you right on the Blue Matter as well. I think probably halfway ready, depending on, because the thing is, like, when I started season 2 again, they were like, hey, you want to do, what was it, more fast passes? Let's do more fast passes. And I was just like, I don't know, whatever. I should have said no, but I didn't want to say no. I didn't want to reject my editor, so he said you should do more fast passes. I'm like, okay, if you want. And now, like, it's so much harder to build up a backlog when you have, like, what do I have, like 5 fast passes? No, that's too many fast passes. What have I done? I should have said no. But anyway, yeah, so I need more buffer than I usually do. And right now I'm on chapter 131. Yeah, it's going slowly. The main thing is, like, it's harder to write, because it's the last season. I gotta do it neatly, right? I have to finish everything up in 50 episodes, and I've gotta, like, write everything I want to and pace it right, because I know my pacing is, like, super fast. For seasons 1 and 2, my pacing is always, like, really fast. So I wanted to slow it down a bit. But yeah, it's taking a while to write. I actually have to, like, conclude things. That's the main thing. It's taking so much longer to write. But yeah, on chapter 131, honestly, I think usually at like 15 chapters of buffer, they let you come back. So hopefully I'll be back soon. Maybe no promises. I don't set the comeback date, actually. I don't set the comeback date, so I don't know. But hopefully soon. It's been so long. Take your time, chef. Cook what you want. Thank you. Readers are so understanding, even though, I don't know, I feel guilty. Because admittedly, you know, some of it's because I'm busy, and other parts of it's because I'm busy playing mahjong. Sorry. Sorry. I picked up a hobby which I shouldn't have. When you're a webtoon artist, you shouldn't have any hobbies or any other interests. Otherwise, you won't have time to do anything. It was easier when I had like no hobbies and interests, only webtoon. When all I was doing was webtoon, it was so much easier. I can't be into other things at the same time. I don't have time. I need to get rid of my hobbies. Okay, anyway. Sketch requests. Let me actually look at chat. I have not been looking at chat a dance party. A dance party. Do you guys have any suggestions for dance moves? An entire party? Okay, actually, yeah. Name a character in a dance move, and I will draw that. Let's make it easier for me. Not Balatro. Oh, I luckily I did not get into Balatro. I avoided it like the plague. I saw what people were saying, and I'm like, no, I can't afford to spend hundreds of hours on Balatro. I tend, like these days, I mostly do like casual games, the gachas. I've been playing Infinity Nikki, the dress-up open-world gacha game, because it's like very low effort, right? You don't gotta put a lot of time into it, which is like really nice. So yeah, I quit Genshin. I quit Genshin entirely. I'm not touching it. It was just too much dialogue that you couldn't skip. It was taking up way too much time. So I switched to Infinity Nikki, and it's like way more chill and less time consuming. So I'm gonna stick with that for now. Do I play Proseka? Not a lot these days. Like every once in a while, but I don't play a lot anymore. Yeah, it's been mostly Arknights and Mahjong. What about a cat in the party? The cast as cats. Icarus hitting the green. Okay, let me take down this. Icarus hitting. Actually, what am I doing? Why am I writing this down? I have a text function in my OBS that I never use. Where is it? Where's my text? Whatever. I'll just add a new one. Add text. Okay. Requests. Oh my god, it's huge. Icarus hitting the gritty. What was it? The cast as cats. Okay. I'll start off with that for now. I don't like this color. Let's just make it. Okay. Save. Here we go. That's our request list. There you go. Writing things by hand. What am I? Okay, now next question. What is the gritty? What is the gritty? I don't know what that is. Let me Google it. What is gritty? I'm too old. I don't keep up with all this stuff anymore. I deleted TikTok as well because I was also using up too much of my time. Hitting the gritty refers to performing a dance move where someone alternatingly taps their heels, either in place or while walking, while swinging their arms back. That description makes no sense to me. What is that? What is that? Okay. Let me pull up this reference. Okay. Hitting the gritty so that it looks like it looks like this. You're kidding? We don't kid here. We don't kid here. This is 100% serious business, yo. It's 100% serious business. No jokes allowed. Only serious requests, yo. I don't have any expectations of you guys, so no matter how ridiculous the request is, I'm just gonna think it's serious. I don't have faith in you guys to be serious people. So. Okay. So it's just so this is apparently the gritty. You have them swing their arms back. Okay. I have made a terrible mistake. Forgive me. It's okay. She's not real. Okay. So this is... Oh, she has to do it in heels too. Okay. There you go. She hits it in heels. Okay. It could always be worse. Yeah, I remember in like one of the previous drawing request streams, somebody had to wear fish slippers or something. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Not to mention all the bald edits. You guys don't respect these characters at all, so I mean I don't either, so it's probably why nobody respects them. She doesn't know what she's doing either. Why is she being made to do this? Who knows? You thinking about bringing back the fishes? Where does that even come from? I don't keep up with what y'all kids are doing or into these days. I deleted too much social media. She does it with the cool jacket on too, so. Okay. Then, okay, here we go. Icarus trying to be hip with the kids. I'm cringing so hard. And this is what the kids are doing these days, right? Oh, yeah, Icarus is old. She's hella old. Technically, she's like great grandmother age, ain't she? How old did I make her? I made her like 170 something. She might be 180 now. Grandma. Wasn't she born in the 90s too? Yeah, they had them in the character profiles. I think she was born in the 90s. I think. I should retweet. I should retweet those. I've been making a new set as well. Cause like the previous profiles showed mostly the angels and their stats. I'm making some profiles for the new demons that we saw at the end of season 2 as well, and their stats. So you'll also get Shinsa, Shuzin, and Eisner's demon stats, like how their demonic abilities compare. And also, I guess, in season 3, there will be flashbacks, because we still have to explain a lot of stuff. And you'll see more of her as well. You want to know what Icarus was like as a kid? Stay tuned. There, the gritty successfully hit, I guess. It's totally, yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like she's just looking to see if she accidentally stepped in something. Okay, what was the next one? The cast as cats? Even she can't be perfect all the time. No, she's not. I do want to... let's say I do want to humanize her a bit in the next season. That's why we're getting flashbacks. Okay, the cast as cats. Give me a cast and give me a cat. Or do I just decide what cats they are? I don't know enough about cats. Shinsa, she's a black cat. Asa, he's a white cat. That's all I got. I'm going by their hairstyles. If you have black hair, you're a black cat. If you have white hair, you're a white cat. I don't know what other kind of cats there are. There's black cats, white cats, orange cats. What other kind of cats are there? Every cat is just a cat, right? It's just a cat. We need an orange tabby. Who would be orange other than Jasper? Maybe I can make Icarus orange since she's technically a redhead, but she doesn't have the orange cat brain cell. I do not draw enough cats to know how to draw these cats. The Shinsa cat should definitely be biting the Asa cat, right? Like, there's no way she's not biting him. She's gotta be biting him. One of the bald cats. A Sphinx cat? Who would be a Sphinx cat? Would probably be a fluffier cat, right? Because his hair is so fluffy. How do I do his hair in cat form? Just give the cat the same stupid haircut. I suck at drawing animals so badly. I never draw animals. You want? I want Bach as the Sphinx cat. Okay, okay. There we go. 2 cats. Do I give them human eyes or cat eyes? I can't. So if I give the eyes... What even is a cat? What is a cat? What is a cat? Okay, and then after hair, which goes like whoosh, whoosh. Human night eyes looks too odd. The hair looks even dumber on him when he's a cat. It's just such a dumb haircut. Okay. Maybe I should put the cape on him? Would that... Does it even work? Should I put the cape on him? Wait. There we go, and the arm being bitten by the Shinsa cat. There we go. Love the music. Thanks. It is, what did I do? 1 hour of aesthetic, non-copyrighted music from YouTube Audio Library. Background music playlist. That's the music. And even then, sometimes when I use these copyright-free playlists, they still get copyrighted. So who knows? Anyway, Shinta cat. Damn, did I miss Icarus hitting the gritty? Yeah, here she is. Here she is hitting the gritty. Anyway, back to cats. That's a cat, right? This is how cats look. I don't know how cats look. I keep telling myself I need to actually like study animal anatomy at some point. I can't go through the rest of my artistic career just stumbling around attempting to draw animals from memory. From like my vague recollection of what the animal is supposed to look like. Anyway, close enough. It's cat. You can tell it's a cat. That makes it a cat, right? put this stuff in. I don't know how to draw cats at all. I feel like there needs to be, I don't know, do I put her stupid little hairstyle in? Do I give her bangs? Cat bangs? Something like that. What if someone attempted to make these characters in The Sims 4? You could actually do a lot in The Sims 4. I've seen people make like really, really accurate Sims models before, but it takes like a lot of, whatchamacallit, mods, right? You're basically remaking the thing in Blender. Also, this webcam, it keeps, maybe I need to readjust it so that it's actually like on me, because I know my eyes are like, look closed the whole time, don't they? Is this better? Are my eyes more open now? Hopefully that's better. Okay. Okay, what was next? What was next? She's a cat, Astro cat, and you wanted Jasper as the orange cat, right? And then Bach as the bald cat, the Sphinx cat. Of course. I need to look up pictures of cats. I need to look up a picture of a cat. What am I doing? Okay, orange cat, and then Sphinx cat. I definitely need a reference for this. I've never seen one in real life in my life. Sphinx cats. Okay. Man, that is... They're so ugly. No, all cats are cute. But some of them are ugly cute. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so ugly that it's cute. But, oh my god, that's an ugly cat. Jeez. Oh, I need to give Astor's cat the stupid bangs. He looks so dumb with these bangs. Oh my gosh. He looks like he looks emo. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay, moving on. Astor's hair is the bane of Arthur's existence. It is. And you know what? In season 3, I didn't even end up changing it that much. Why did I not just redo the whole thing? I don't know. Orange cat. Oh, do I have to draw the stripes? Oh no. I don't want to draw all the stripes. I realized I forgot to put Shinsa's jacket on her. Oh well. Some of them will just not have, I mean, yeah, if it's a cape, you can put it on a cat. do Jasper and Bach even have in common other than the fact that they're both simps? I mean, I feel like half the cast has that in common. There's just a bunch of simps. Do people even use that word anymore? I feel like these kids, the vocabulary of these kids moves so quickly. Like one day I wake up and everyone's using the word gooner. Where did that come from? Since when were people gooners? What happened to the word just being thirsty? Why is everyone a gooner now? It's just new words every day. So is anyone really even a simp anymore, or is that like already outdated? His hair would be a little bit fluffy. His tail, I mean. Yeah. Good enough. We still use simp? Okay. Can't wait for me to give up halfway through season 3 and shave Astor's hair. You'd like that, wouldn't you? You guys always want the characters to be bald. You'd love it if I made one of them bald, wouldn't you? Y'all and your weird bald fetish. Skinny little rat tail. Okay. Have a bunch of wrinkles everywhere. There you go, that's a Sphinx cat. So orange. Actually, orange cats aren't like fully orange. Orange cats are like, they have like a beige-ish base, and they go orange. Let's just make his hair orange. The orange cat. There you go. I don't know how the orange cat coloring works. So many stripes. One more season and my suffering will be over, yes. And I will never draw a character with a difficult haircut again. I lied to myself. Go. Stupid little orange cat. So dumb. So stupid. And then the Sphinx cat. It's so funny how fast the celestial reef fell apart. Well, it wasn't very well built in the first place. It lasted like, what, 140 years, I think? Okay, 2 more cats done. Next request, please. Give me something to draw. Should draw the current command structure of the celestial reef. Let's see. Current command structure of the celestial. Is that a drawing? Is that a drawing or is that just, well, let's see. It used to be, in the past it was like Seraphina, and then she would be technically on top, but then it would be like Icarus being like shadow government puppeteering from the background. And then technically there would be like the 3 factions, which would be the Institute with Icarus, but she's actually up here, and then the Armada with Asler. But to be honest, he doesn't like throw his political weight around very much at all, so he's kind of just there. And then Ba, who just basically does whatever Seraphina tells her to. So from the beginning, it's like really, really dumb structure. And then Ba would have like a bunch of guards under him, but they were like mostly just Nepo babies anyway. And then Icarus would have like the Institute. And they would just do research. And then Asler had the Armada, which would be like 4 captains. Which, let's see. Ludwig is still there. Yeah, he's still fine. Killian is still there. He's still fine. Claudia, dead. Eugene lost his powers. So we've got 2. So we've got half of those guys left. And then they would each have their own like squadrons, right? And can you read my handwriting? Is this diagram making sense to y'all? And yeah, so this is dead. This is dead. This guy, she's locked up, so she's kind of gone. Right now it's Young, who's in here is as the interim institute director. This guy's gone. These guys have nowhere to go. Half of these guys are gone. So yeah, that's the current state. But yeah, there's Asler in there. He's still there. Yeah. But who replaced them? You find out in season 3. You find out in season 3 who replaces them. Okay. Hope you remembered all that. Hope you memorized all that. Okay. Next request, please. There's a low amount of people who are competent and powerful. There are. They also kind of breeded out their abilities. Because in the beginning, it was just like Seraphina and like the kids in the lab, right? And they were like very purposefully bred and trained to be really good at using seal, but most of those kids are dead, and the descendants are not as like precisely bred. The genetics, they were not made in a lab to be strong like they were. And also, very few of them were competent because they were just kids. Only were kind of like segregated from the outside world, raised to believe whatever the scientists wanted them to believe. So they're not very smart in, well, they're not very wise, let's just say. They're mostly just, they're not leaders or anything. Which is why it took someone like Icarus to put everything together. And then when they put her in jail, well, yeah, it's just a bunch of kids squabbling. Basically, the whole war and a bunch of the stuff that happened is just because very powerful children were squabbling. That's what Tartini was. He was just a very powerful child. He looks old, but he never really grew up. A lot of them were stuck being immature, acting like the way they always have, because they weren't raised right, basically. And so it's just a squabble between very powerful kids, and a bunch of people died and the society fell. kind of like the current state of the world. Just it's just a big squabble between a bunch of grown man toddlers, and then the rest of us have to suffer economically, and in some parts of the country, physically, with our lives, because these grown, old, powerful toddlers with too much ego are fighting. It's just like the real world. Anyway, request for Eugene and Ryung being happy together. Oh my god, you guys are traumatized. That's the request. Don't remind me of the current state of the world. Everything is based off of the current state of the world, man. We can't escape it. I can't escape it either. I live in Canada. You think I'm not panicking right now? Our economy is so screwed. Okay, what was the next request? Ryung and Eugene being happy. I don't know if you like Pokemon, but who would the cast Pokemon partners be? I'll be honest, I only know like up to Gen 3 to an extent, and then not much else. Like I'll know like a couple from the later gens, but most Pokemon I don't remember very well, sorry. I never fully finished any one of the games. You guys would probably be better at choosing out Pokemon for the cast than I would be, honestly speaking. You guys would probably do a better job fan casting. Ryung and Eugene being happy. What do you want them to do? Do I just... they're just standing in the void, smiling. Forced mandated happiness. What do kids even do to be happy these days? I feel like a lot of the things we used to do. Do kids still like go rollerblading in the park anymore? Because I know when I was a kid, our friends, we would like get our scooters or rollerblade together. We would drop by the convenience store, grab freezies in the summer, and all that stuff. Like we would just hang. Do kids do that anymore? Or is that just like a relic of the past? Is everyone just glued to their phones these days? I don't know. I know I kinda am. Cooking. Okay. That would be Ryung cooking and Eugene having no idea what he's doing. Basically. Okay, that's 2 votes for cooking. 1 for TV cuddles, 1 for... Yeah, it would just be Eugene trying to chop vegetables. forgot what direction Eugene's hair parted in. Oh no, it's been too long. Let's see, let's have him cut cabbage, I guess. That's a pretty simple vegetable. He tries to do something dumb, like cut it without holding on to it. There you go. Yoga's like, what the hell are you doing? Are they? They don't look that happy. No, they're happy. They're happy. Trust. This is happy. This is domestic bliss. What are you talking about? Arthur can't draw joy convert. Maybe. Maybe I can't. What is joy? What is happiness? They had tsundere. This is happiness. Yes, that's right. It's tsun. It's tsun. No dere, only tsun. Okay. Let's draw cabbage. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm seeing how he would hold a knife. I'm trying to use my own hand as a reference. Go. Okay. Are Seraphina and List actually exes, or do they just give off that vibe? Huh. I don't think they ever actually dated. I don't think Seraphina is socially aware enough to ask someone out. Sati is so dumb. Yeah, she's very dumb. All she knows is how to use seal, and even then, like, most of it's just carried by her natural ability. That was one of the reasons why Tartini didn't like her. It's because she was naturally talented, but she was so... she couldn't make full use of her abilities because she was so dumb. He's doing his best. He's doing his best to cut that cabbage. He's not gonna be let into the kitchen again after this. Though, in my opinion, I think, like, everyone is able to learn how to cook, right? I mean, everyone should have enough hand-eye coordination to chop stuff and put it in a pan and then stir every once in a while, right? Especially if there are instructions, right? But some people really just can't. They can't cook. I wonder how that happens, just being unable to cook. Does that apply to every skill? I think so. I feel like if something can be learned and someone somewhere is able to do it, then technically you should be able to do it too. It might take longer or shorter to learn, depending on how good you are at it naturally. But technically, everything that can be done can be learned to be done by anybody, right? So if you really want to do something, you should be able to do it. Unless it's like physically impossible for you. Is Webtoon full-time? No. I have a full-time job. That's why I can't draw this Webtoon as quickly as I want to. My full-time job has responsibilities. I have a full-time job and I'm house hunting right now. So I'm kind of all over the place. It might be a while until I can stream again, really. Cause my lease is up again. It was up a while ago, then my landlord let me do month to month, and now they want to sell. So now it's up, and I'll probably be floating between my parents for a while. Until I finally buy that house. I almost bought the house. I almost bought a house, but then the home inspection, I said this on Twitter, but the home inspection found a bunch of mold in the attic, so then I unbought the house and got my deposit back. So now I'm back into house hunting mode, it could be a good thing. Because right now the Canadian real estate market is kind of up in the air. We might crash. Well, nobody's really sure. Nobody's really able to predict the housing market, but we're in a really tentative state right now because everyone's worried about the tariffs. Thanks, America. Y'all, great neighbors, America. Because of the tariff scare, like people in Canada are worried about buying houses. So there's a lot of houses that might come into the market, especially during like the spring, summer season, where like most people will list their houses for sale, but like there will be fewer buyers, which would be a very good buyer's market, and potentially the prices could come down a lot, and it'll be a good opportunity to buy a house at a good price. But I don't know. We'll see. But overall, like the Canadian housing market is still like very overpriced for what it is. Like you live in Canada, man. You should not be paying $1 million to live in a condo in Canada. I'm so sorry. The roles have been switched. The Americans are apologizing now. No, it's not your fault. It's one person's fault. It's not your fault. Housing being treated like a speculative market is so lame. I know, right? Like, Canada was like a big spot for investors a while back. Now a lot of the investors are pulling out because it's not really as lucrative anymore. And I'm hoping like prices just come down to a point where, you know, people who want to live in the house can buy a house. People who just want to live in the freaking house instead of renting it out to someone who want to just stay there long term, don't want to flip it or anything, and just like have a house, you know? It would be nice. Well, you have to feel bad for people who like bought housing at the peak if it never goes back to previous levels. Like Canada had this like big housing craze in late 2021 and like throughout to 2022 where like prices jumped up a lot and then they just went down a lot right after. I think that was when like the interest rates went up. Went down a lot. Like people had really good rates, and that caused a lot of buyers to flood the market, and the prices went up a lot. But for a while now, they've been kind of plateaued. They're pretty flat for a couple years now. And this is a pan. You can't see the rest of it, but it's a pan. Okay. There you go, second sketch done. Look at this domestic bliss. Look at how happy they are. Totally happy. What do you mean? They're happy, they're happy. Just because they're not smiling doesn't mean they're not happy. New law, I can only own one house if only. Or like every second house should have like really high tax. Just tax the heck out of them. New request them actually looking at me. What do you mean? They're happy. What do you mean? Being happy was too vague. Well, I don't understand why Americans kick out their kids as soon as they turn. I don't think they do that anymore, right? Like, they can't afford to do that anymore, right? Those kids would perish on the streets if they did that these days. Like, that was like in the past where you could buy a house on minimum wage. Maybe then you can kick your kid out and like you can get a job with a handshake. Maybe back then you could kick your kid out when they were 18. But these days, no, you can't. You can't do that anymore. Your child would die. Your child's not gonna make it. Happy draws both of them frowning. Do they still do that? What do the kids who get kicked out at 18 do? Do they what but what if they can't find a job? What happens to those poor kids who still get kicked out at 18, man? That's rough, man. Okay, I'll draw them actually happy. One of the reasons you had to enlist? Oh my god. That is so unfair. Oh my god, I'm sorry. You were forced to enlist. That sucks. I feel like maybe that's one of the reasons why they have... Okay, conspiracy theory time. Get your tinfoil hats on. One of the reasons they maintain this cultural norm of kicking your kids out at 18 is they want more bodies for the army. Because like these days, Gen Z don't want to fight in the army. Gen Z doesn't want to join the army. But if they get kicked out at 18 and if they have no other options, they want to pay for college, they have to join the army. I think that's why they want it to be a norm. More bodies for the war machine. Okay, conspiracy time over. Maybe they don't, I don't know. And then you get into the army, you finish your service, and then they treat the vets like shit anyway. Like, what is that? Well, that's so garbage. Anyway. You want me to force him to be happy? Okay. I'll make him smile. I'll make him smile. Happy, huh? Okay. Okay, fine. I'll be out in 4 months actually. Match save a lot, so it'll be pretty well off. Okay, fingers crossed. No World War III. No World War III. For at least 4 months. Wait, if you get out and then war breaks out, do they like force you back in, or are you good? Like, do you get like bumped up in the draft if you've served before or something? Like, what happens? The drug gun pointed at their heads, like, smile or else. You will be happy. Plan to get a state job so they can't get you. Yes. Yes. Good luck. Would you be safe? I know they're cutting federal jobs, right? But if it's a state job, then they can't do that, right? You'll be safe. So I know like Doge went around cutting a bunch of federal jobs, but they can't do that to the state, right? That's a state-by-state basis. Hopefully. Anyway, I feel like it's kind of a rough time for everyone right now. World's kind of... We live in exciting times, which is always a shitty time to be in. You want things to be as uneventful as possible. They're posing for a photo during an argument. Yeah, probably something like that. Use your imaginations. Her boy knows how to fake it. Where's the sparkles? It would look too genuine if he was. Here he's no. Actually, you know, Eugene Sparkles is actually a trick using seal. You know, did I say this before? Did I explain this before? He creates tiny little fragments of seal in the air, and they reflect the light and causes him to have a sparkling effect. It's all fake. It's all fake, bro. That's the truth. The truth is, it was all fake. Does Rion consider it? What is this? What is this fan fiction in the chat right now? I wonder. Rion does get jealous if Eugene playing chess with Shinsen, because it's actually like a challenge when he does. Meanwhile, Rion can't beat him. Luckily, Shinzen is gone now, so you know he's got him all to himself. Ah, go. Look at the happy couple. Look, they're happy. They're smiling. That means they're happy. Isn't that what you wanted? They're smiling. Okay, his face is too wide. Let's unwiden it a bit. Okay, there we go. And wow, almost 2 hour mark. Damn. Been at this for. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. I'm at the end of the canvas, but I'll expand it a bit more. We'll do one more. One more request, guys. And no, I will not draw Young and Eugene being happy, seriously happy. They're happy! Look at them! They're so happy, man! Asler dying under paperwork. What about an angry couple? That's the thing. In this picture, they're both happy and angry at the same time. They're dying under paperwork. I can do that. It's just... we can combine it. We'll have Asler dying under paperwork while Eulafer throws more of it at more at him. we can do it. We can do both. We can do both. mountains of paperwork. And then Leofer with a face of like pure disgust. There we go. There we go. Nice, okay. Oh, there's a lot of new chats. You know, really though, Yulifer should be in charge and Aster should do. Yes, she should, but Aster would mess up her paperwork, so maybe he shouldn't. Maybe Astler's only job should be to just stand there and look pretty and kill things every once in a while. Learning is alive. Yeah, she's alive. And that's a good thing, you know. Not everyone's alive, so. more characters the author kills, the less she has to draw. Yes, exactly, exactly. Isn't that the motivation behind every death? Just to have fewer characters. Okay, so head is too big. I need to reduce the head size. Okay. There we go. There we go. If Yennefer just flirted with Asler with the same aggression she has for everything, she still would have been good. The thing is, Asler isn't even her type. She would have never liked him because he's too incompetent for her. Oh god, chat's moving too fast. I can't read all this. I'm assuming you guys are talking about normal, wholesome things. Okay. Can't look at chat and draw at the same time. Okay. There you go. Last one done. Unifer smacking ass around the head with a stack of paper. Okay, I think that should be it for today. But the Arthur were really funny. You should read chat. If the fans are telling you to read chat, yellow matter. Wait, what is going on? What did you guys say? What did you guys say? Oh, I forgot to update the request list. Okay, I think that's it. Oh God, why did it do that? Ah, no. Don't do that. There we go. Much better. Let me see. Forgetting to use this room asset that I made. There you go. There. Let's totally pretend I used this at the beginning of the stream. I'm thinking whether or not I should show you a sneak peek of one of the chapters. Let me see if there's a good panel that I can show you that is spoiler free. Should I show you a new character? Should I show you the new character? I'm wondering. Okay. I'll show you the new character. I will show you the new character after all. This guy. You've never seen him before, so that's This is from chapter 130. So that's new. And let me see, what else should I... Yes, Dimples. What's his name? It's a secret. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. Let's see, what else can I show you? Should I show you... What do you guys really want to see? What do you guys really want to see? And you see Asler banned from the non-GMO aisle. You want to see more dimples? Asler's new hair. The thing is, his haircut didn't change much at all. That's the problem. I didn't change it too much because I was afraid he wouldn't look this enough like himself if I changed it too much. So his hairstyle is just. Let me show you. I'll drop his time skip design. I'll drop his time skip design just for you guys. It's almost the same hairstyle. It's not that much different. There you go. Buzz cut. No, it's not a buzz cut. Okay, that's two big ones. So show us young. Okay, I want to see the state of his ponytail. Let me see if I can grab him. I mean, most of the readers don't watch these streams anyway, so I feel like I can just I can just paste whatever I want. I can show whatever I want. No one's gonna see this. If you are still here, you're here of your own willingness to be spoiled, okay? Actually. It's kind of actually his appearance is really spoilery in some panels. Let me find a good one. There are no good ones. wait, let me try a different chapter. Does Ludwig still look like a— yeah, he doesn't grow. He hasn't aged since he was a child, so he's not gonna age now. It's a good panel to use for this. Let me use a silly one. You just need to know how his hair looks, right? So, if I just... Low quality, low quality. Low quality. Low quality. There you go. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't know. Is there anything else? Nobody else changed that. I don't think anyone changed that. It's only 3 years. Like, it's only a 3-year time skip. No one's gonna change that much in 3 years. What? Yeah, you guys are just, you want to see you play. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh no, his is no wait, that's really spoilery. Wait, I can't show you any. I can't show you any panels of it that aren't a spoiler. Shit. Nope, you can't see him. You can't see him. Oh wait, maybe this one. This one just... Here. Really high quality, There you go. Close up. That's all I can see. That's all I can see. He doesn't look that different. There's not a lot of changes to be had, you know? Can we see Sheen's and okay, let me dig up one of him. Sure, this one should be fine. Actually, why do I even keep this computer in a separate font layer from the opposite of the room? It's just, there you go. He's growing his hair out. All the long hair fans can be happy it's growing out. Last time I saw it, he was Icarus Geeked. What does that mean? What does Icarus Geeked mean? What does that mean? You kids and your slang. I don't understand. Okay, is everybody satisfied now? Is everyone, I want to see if she really didn't change much though. I feel like she didn't change at all. It's not even... see this chapter. Yeah, Shinsa didn't really change, so like it's not even a spoiler to show you her. Like she's still there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what it means. Yeah, no, he got better in season 2, man. He got better a while ago. There was a whole flashback. We found out about his mom and his backstory. There was a whole thing, man. Do you dare ask for Icarus? Yeah, she didn't change much at all, I think. Let me actually, I'll show you. Should I show you? Okay. I'll show you something really good. I'll show you something really good. Okay, this is a mega. This is a very, very top secret. Top secret. Okay. Just for a bit. I did say there would be flashbacks, so just a little bit. Just a little. Okay. When is Blue Matter return? I have no idea. I just submit the chapters to my editor, and like when the Webtoon company says you can come back, then I come back. That's all I got. Okay. Okay. That's I think that's it. You guys don't need anything else. I gave you almost everything, right? Yeah. To make up for the prolonged absence. To show you that I have been working. I have made things. I made all these things. You have seen Shinsa. Yeah, I already showed you Shinsa. I've shown you pretty much everything. Are you satisfied? Because I will probably not be able to stream for a while after this either. So you better be satisfied. I don't know if I'll have time, because until I like move back back out again because I need to buy a house. I need to buy a house and move out because my lease is up. Until then, I will be floating between my parents until I buy that damn house. This makes up for your inability to draw joy. I can totally draw joy. Dimples was smiling, wasn't he? He's joyful. Yeah, he's happy. Okay, thank you all so much for coming. I will be back one day, no promises. I know better than to make promises because I can't predict. I cannot predict how my life goes. Okay, thank you all for coming. Bye bye. Get rid of this text.